How can a nephew his own uncle? 32-year-old Grant Walker showed no remorse when he was jailed for life for the of his uncle, 53-year-old Terry Walker. The judge commented that Grant would have to spend a minimum term of 12 years and 6 months in HMP before he would be considered for release. In court, the prosecution set out the case, stating on February 25th of this year, being 2024, Grant had visited his uncle's home on Westbourne Court in Swindon. The two men were said to be close to each other and had a close family relationship, and also were dependent on drink. In the unprovoked, Grant had reached for his uncle, used his weight against him and height to an advantage and bent his uncle like a pretzel before grabbing him by the neck. Grant then proceeded to bash Terry's against the wall, full force in Terry's own living room, once, twice, again and again. Grant only released his grip on Terry when Terry was no longer moving, his frame limp. Terry was left in a seriously bad way, and by the time police and emergency staff arrived on the scene, Terry had already gone into cardiac arrest and was tragically pronounced dead at the scene. Terry's own nephew left him unalive, and police had to declare a manhunt before Grant was located 24 hours later. Now, what made this incident more deplorable was the fact that Terry Ricketts' wife, Sarah, had seen the brutal scrap unfold in front of her eyes, and it was slow motion, one-sided. Police says Terry, the widow, and Grant had been on good terms with each other and were enjoying each other's company on the evening of the However, when Terry was walking past Grant, he put his hand on Grant's shoulder as if to cuddle his nephew, and the mood instantly turned dark. Terry had then left to go to the bathroom, and soon as Terry walked back into the living room, Grant was on his feet and already had Terry doubled over. Grant's arms hooked across Terry's face. At first, Sarah thought that the two men were just playing with each other, but then she realised this was something more sinister. After the head made contact with the wall once, twice, 3 times, Terry stopped moving and was limp. It was alleged that Grant had only left Terry's home because Grant felt as though an argument would take place once Terry woke up. However, before leaving, Grant thought that Terry was over-exaggerating his injury, so tapped him on the face to wake him up. Terry did not wake up. Grant did not call an ambulance either. He just left this scene, and it was down to the widow to call an ambulance and look after her husband, because this was out and right When the nephew Grant Walker was interviewed by police, he admitted to ambushing his uncle. He didn't give a reason why, but he says that he did come up behind Terry and put him in a lock and stroked his head. However, he denied trying to kill his uncle or even causing GBH. However, he was found guilty of the and was jailed for life with a minimum term of 12 years and 6 months. Grant's solicitors attempted to allude to evidence and written statements of mental health issues and past childhood hardships and trauma for an unexpected outburst of Grant, coupled with the fact that drink may have played a possible role. This is tragic in every sense of the word. Now, does the crime match the sentence? Let me know. Stay safe.